Well, hello everybody, I am Fracture, and this is Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on the PC. We are on the mysterious planet below the Star Forge, inside the temple on that planet that apparently is emitting some sort of force field destroying ships, well, making them crash into the planet. We need to circumvent that so we may proceed onto the Star Forge, the end game for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So, the obvious would be to step right through this door, so let's do the obvious, shall we? Oh, right. That door is locked. Fair enough. We'll do the less obvious and pass around. Here's another door. Now, I was thinking about some of the stuff that happened in the previous video or two. We talked to the elders, and they said under no circumstances can we bring people into the temple with us, because of thousands of generations of past experience, and the last time they broke that rule was with Revan and Malak, and look what happened then. So never would they allow me to do anything except go into this temple alone. And after one brief discussion, they allowed me to bring both of my friends on. You know, I don't think, this is just a complete guess, but I bet the game wasn't originally written like that. I have a feeling this section was supposed to be a solo part of the game, and I think playtesting probably led them to realize that it would be quite easy to have developed a very strong character that had an unbelievable amount of difficulty with this particular set of fights. So, because it really seems like they wrote in this part where your teammates came back, sort of as a second thought. Well, anyway, that's me rambling, and that's what I figure happened. It just, you know, with the rest of the writing, it seemed to not quite fit right. So, let's get started, shall we? So the reason I think certain types of characters would do very poorly here, or at least turn this into a really unpleasant struggle through this temple, is we're going to rely quite heavily on... Why is it not letting me open? It just... Oh, maybe that's happened before, where you're just kind of stuck and it can't get to the point where it wants to open the box. Let's try that again. Nope. Not going to let me open it. Okay. Whatever. So I think you could say if you had fought your way here deciding not to use lightsabers, and you decided to be just a pistol packer, and you were relying on your teammates to fill the gaps, you would now be finding yourself up against some really bad odds with shielded robots and that sort of thing, such as these patrol droids. Whereas I have Jolie,
and you need
to make these battles almost trivial. Well, not almost trivial, completely trivial. He has all 3 points in Droid Destroy, as does Jahani? She may as well. In any case, I do not, but with Jolie along, this makes these battles just a piece of cake. And no less fun, actually. I really get a kick out of just overwhelming these guys. So, Jolie will do his thing with the droid, and I will do my consular thing.
what?
Hopefully, yep, put him under stasis, give myself a little night speed, and wipe him out in a shot or two. And I've said this in previous videos, but if you chose to, I don't think the consular even has the option of Master Flurry. But if you combine Master Flurry with Night Speed and plus pump all your points into everything that helps you hit with your lightsaber, there's several skills that allow that. You are just devastating. You hit, every shot hits for 5 or 6 times, and you just Nothing can stand in your way, at least not at normal level. Okay, so again, if I can get this guy, there's a little thing, if they're standing in front of a door, it chooses the door over them, so they can be hard to pick out of a crowd sometimes. I'm just going to try the same thing, and Jolie, oh, there we go. We'll have you walk over here and do your thing.
Sure.
See, he's...
Let's see what you got.
That was very problematic, because now he's opened the door
is what a Jedi can do.
to a bunch of other Jedi, but they're friendly colored at the moment. Let's see if they turn unfriendly.
Who dares intrude on our meditations? You know the penalty for... Revan, you are back.
I am Revan no longer. I serve the light and the Jedi Council now. I suppose we might be able to pull this off, but I'm still feeling the sting of that star map where I tried to think too much into things and I ended up with a bunch of dark side points. And this game tends to be pretty obvious when you are speaking the truth, how you feel, versus it will say persuade/lie when you're going against character for the sake of lying to these guys. So my take on that is if I say that, I mean it. I am Revan no longer. I serve the light side and the Jedi Council now.
Malak told us what happened to you. The Jedi Council has stripped you of your power. You are a shell of what you once were.
You are not fit to rule
Yes,
the
come and
Sith
fight
anymore,
my
Revan.
shell.
Darth Malak will reward us greatly for destroying you.
Yes, well, why don't you guys sleep on that? You too. Wow. Well, oh, she's quite good. Okay, well, let's send in the crowd. Not only did she resist, she got past my considerable resistances, and that's a little disconcerting.
You will fall!
Okay, well, I'm down, but these guys will take care of it. I'm having second thoughts about what I said, where I thought they wrote this in as a second thought.
Yes?
If this, well, they would have rebalanced the fights, though. I was going to say if this was the fight I was supposed to fight alone, I can't think of any character that would do very well with two really powerful Dark Jedi. But I stick by what I said, because I think if they suddenly decided, oh, let's let him send the whole team in, they would run around and they would adjust all the battles to suit. Otherwise, you would be fighting very simple battles intended for a single individual. All right. Well, we haven't been through here. Hello.
Revan, Lord Malak told us you still lived. At last, a challenge worthy of my skills. I grow so bored with slaughtering these mindless training droids.
Yeah, you and me
intensified
both.
my training tenfold in hopes I would get the chance to face you in mortal combat. I am glad to see my training has not been in vain.
Well, let's see if we can prove you wrong. Well, so far, good. Let's get speed on you guys. You're gonna need it.
What is it?
Force resist. And we better get around to attacking this guy. He just took half my hit points in one swipe. And he's getting our health back in a hurry.
I still got it.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Ooh. Okay, well, that was approaching a difficult battle, actually. Dark Jedi Master Robe, Nerve Amplifier Belt. I think we have one of those. Let's take a look. Nerve amplifier belt. Ah, but it might be worth. He's just getting fortitude +3 when he could have immunity to mind affecting. I think that's a good idea. Get 2 of us with that. And she's already got it. Okay, so no more holding your head and shaking back and forward for any of us. Which is great because
Yes?
that little trick can really turn the battle in the enemy's favor if 1 or 2 of us are taken out of commission for a little while. Okay, I'm just waiting for her to recharge, and I'll turn off Fraps for a second. Okay, Jahani has her power back, and whoops, I didn't quite mean to do that, but my power recharges much more quickly than Jahani's. What I intended to do is this,
Your wish?
on the assumption
Yes?
that
Yes?
no door in this place is going to
No
have
problem.
nobody behind
Got
it.
it.
And in this case, I was wrong. It's just a
No problem. Got
collection of goodies.
it. No problem. Got it.
And most of these goodies we really don't need. I'm trying to remember now, and I completely do not remember, with the end game, whether it is a simple matter of selecting 3 of your characters and then accomplishing the entire end game, or if it's more like Mass Effect 2. Spoiler here for Mass Effect 2, you may want to skip ahead about 20 seconds, if you actually have to have 2 teams going through it. So, end of spoiler. And let's just check the crystals. I think we're pretty good. I kind of like the way my lightsaber is feeling. And I don't see... There is some nice crystals here, but nothing, I think, worth the trouble of switching out. Alright. I think we got it all, right? Yeah. Oh, these. I don't think we did these.
No problem. Got it.
Indeed we didn't. Let's see. Advanced Stealth, Stealth Feat Generator, Sonic Nullifier we already have. Botham Perception Visor. I'd be the only one that would gain something from that, and I'm not giving up what I have already. Plus my perception's already pretty incredible, so...
No problem. Got it.
More powered armor, so if we get the opportunity, we should probably switch out Canderous and Karth for better armor. And how are we doing? Okay, well, let's go in here, and again, we'll do the loop.
What is it?
What?
My keyboard has macros. I wonder if I could set up a macro that did that. Now's the time to think of it. Seconds from the end of the game. Okay, Deadly Frag Mine. So I'm not even going to try and just recover it. They would be nice to recover, actually, because if I ever get around to using mines, the deadly ones, of course, are much better. Sapith Crystal. Well, since that came separately, and behind some huge mines, I'm going to head back to the workbench and see what that Sapith Crystal does. And, of course, while we're here... More lightsabers. He's got 2 on him. Was he a 2 lightsaber battle guy? I didn't even notice. Which doesn't speak much for his skills. So what is this Sapith? Genrax Bondar. Bondar is the stun. I haven't noticed much stunning going on.